It appears that we've just entered another brief hold, so let's stand by while our astronauts wait to launch to space. All right, well, we've just exited the hold. The countdown clock is resuming, and I understand that all 6 astronauts are ready to go. Let's watch and listen as New Shepard goes through its final checks and revs up for 5th human flight.
Here in less than 20 seconds, we'll be entering auto sequence mode. Kaya, I know this is supposed to be business as usual, but I'm excited.
Never gets old, Eddie.
And these astronauts sitting on top of the rocket, they're hearing it all, the hum of the hydraulic power unit, the batteries, the valves clicking on and off. They've practiced for this moment over the last few days. I think they're ready to go to space.
That rocket is alive. It's a living, breathing thing, and it is about to take 6 people to space, and 1 astronaut for the 2nd time.
And we've got the access bridge retracting and those solar shades retracting away from the New Shepard capsule. Just about 90 seconds here, we see the aft fins, those fins at the base of the vehicle that help direct the vehicle on ascent and descent, exercising their full range of motion. And at the bottom of your screen, the BE-3 propulsion module nozzle gimbaling. This is the primary form of control for the vehicle on ascent, and of course for landing, doing a full range of checks, ensuring free range of motion. And those tanks are at pressure. There's variables for pressure and temperature on the cryogenic tanks in the green zone. That's what they're watching in mission control.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hand it over to Mission Control and launch this rocket. Godspeed, New Shepard. Buena suerte.
T-minus 16, guidance turn on. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1.
Started liftoff at 3,700 feet above MSL. That's about how far we are above sea level out here in Launch Site 1.
And that BE-3 engine rumble really coming through as the vehicle approaches the maximum dynamic pressure, the point where the aerodynamic stresses on the vehicle are at their maximum. That BE-3 engine will throttle back just a little bit. And there we have it, max Q.
We're getting such a roar sitting here in West Texas right now. We can hear that BE-3 engine just roaring through the sky.
That's right, really doing work to power the New Shepard propulsion module and capsule to space. Here in about 30 seconds, Kaya will see the BE-3 PM engine shut off for main engine cutoff MECO.
And MECO, main engine cutoff. The vehicle is now coasting at over 2,000 miles per hour.
Okay, we should have separation of the capsule and the booster here momentarily. Laura Stiles will cue the astronauts to unbuckle their harnesses and start floating around the capsule. Victor Vescovo, Katia Chacerreta, Hamish Harding, Jason Robinson, Victor Correa España, and Evan Dick are now in 0G. Let's listen in.
We just received confirmation the crew capsule's apogee of 351,183 feet.
I don't see the booster. You want the paper flag? Yeah. Yeah.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
Well, Kaya, it really sounded like they were having a lot of fun in that 15 cubic meter cabin. Congratulations to all 6 crew. They just officially became astronauts. Outstanding.
Both the crew capsule and the booster are now descending, as you can see on your screen.
Okay.
And we'll follow the booster first for landing. That rocket is now reaching its atmospheric pierce point, returning from space and entering the atmospheres. The control surfaces of the fins are now starting to have air pressure to push against and to navigate to over the landing pad.
And that booster is now reaching its maximum re-entry velocity, which is just under Mach 4. The booster's shape causes a lot less drag than the crew capsule, so it'll win the race back down to the ground.
And we've got a great shot there from the booster coming back from space to our landing pad. The wedge fins, steering fins, and ring fin really earning their keep at this point in the flight.
And you can just see that the air brakes are deploying here. This is such a critical step in slowing the vehicle down. Velocity starts to decrease very rapidly. You can follow along on the top right corner of your screen, and we just heard the sonic booms.
Loud and clear. And there's the 3 p.m. engine relit confirmed, coming down for a nice soft landing.
And booster touchdown. Welcome back, New Shepard. Welcome back to our 6 astronauts.
For a lot of us at Blue, this moment in flight is one of the main highlights as it shows off the incredible engineering required to bring a rocket back safely home from space, ready to be reused.
No matter how many times you've seen this happen, a live booster landing onto the pad will always take your breath away. And I know that our 6 astronauts right now, they're sitting in their capsule enjoying the view as it slowly descends down.
In the meantime, we've got quite a shot there of the booster, and there's the capsule re-entering.
And here are the drogues deploying now. These drogues will slow the capsule down in preparation for the 3 main chutes.
And there we have it, the 3 main chutes. Wow, look at those huge windows. Maybe we can see our astronauts if we look closely.
While those beautiful parachutes are essential in providing a gentle touchdown for the crew capsule, New Shepard also has an innovative retro thrust system on the bottom of the capsule to make the touchdown even smoother for our astronauts flying today. And as that capsule slowly descends, that retro thrust system soon will fire moments before touchdown to slow the capsule down even further, just to 1 or 2 miles per hour.
What a great shot there. Guadalupe Peak, the tallest mountain in Texas, behind, of course, our 3 parachutes and our 6 astronauts in their crew capsule. Now, Kaya, keep in mind that here in West Texas, in the desert, we kick up a tremendous amount of dust, but it is a very, very soft landing.
And touchdown, welcome back to Earth, New Shepard's astronauts. They just went to space and they are back.
That's right, welcome back the crew of Natural Selection. So Kaya, our team is preparing landing safety operations and the recovery of our astronauts from the crew capsule. You know, Kaya, depending on where the crew capsule landed in the desert today can sort of dictate how long it will take our recovery crew to get out there, but they are on their way right now, and hopefully we get a shot of that here shortly.
That's the fun part, being in those Rivians, flying down that dirt road. It's kicking up moon dust, very similar to moon dust, that West Texas sand.
Yeah, you're dodging cacti and mesquite bushes and just trying to get to the astronauts as quickly but as safely as possible.
And you can see that trail of dust being kicked up right now as they're headed out to the capsule.
I think that's Victor with a thumbs up to us. He looks happy.
I don't know about you, Eddie, but I'm really excited to hear Evan Dick's second perspective of going up in space. I know this time he wanted to spend more time looking out the window and enjoying the view.
So here shortly, Kevin Sprague, our crew member 7 for today's mission, will be leading the recovery team. We'll verify that all astronauts are giving him a thumbs up and happy, smiling faces, and then we'll get ready to open the hatch and welcome them back to Earth.